Shout out to Russell, man. He
Russell, salute to Russell, because Russell, I don't know if people remember, I don't know if it's still the same, but there was a period where Russell was
the biggest comedian in the world,
biggest touring comic in the world.
Just an absolute
and people may not have necessarily known who he was, but for whatever reason, he had this huge fan base internationally.
He can do these unbelievable impressions, and he has great cultural awareness. And he basically like started stand-up comedy in a lot of places in the world. Like they didn't watch it or really know about it to the level they know about it now until they saw him. He's like he's like the Christopher Columbus of stand-up.
Wow.
Yeah, in the best way.
Yeah, if there is a best way. I get what you're saying, though. Man.
But for real, yeah.
Nah, salute to Russell Peters.
This was traveling, my passport expired. Last summer I had to renew my passport. Yeah. I don't know about in America, but in Canada, on your new passport photos, you're not allowed to smile. That's the new rule. You're not allowed to smile. This is their way of fighting terrorism. This is how they're going to catch the terrorists. You can't smile. That's the message they're sending you. If you're traveling, you'd better not be happy. I didn't know, right? I'm in the mall. I walk in one of those places that says, we do passport photos. I walk in, I'm like, yo, I need some passport photos. The guy goes, no problem, buddy. Sit down. Which really pissed me off because he was a white guy, and I don't know why he was talking like that, right? So I think he was mocking me. So I sit down, the guy goes, you ready? I go, yeah. It's a picture, and I'm a happy guy, so I figure, all right. He goes, you ready? And I smile, I'm like this. Like this. The guy goes, sir, your lips need to be touching. All right. Sir, you can't smile. Not like that, I can't smile. Of course, that's their way. This is how they really think they're gonna find the terrorism, by making you not smile. You wanna find the terrorists? Make everybody smile. And the people that don't wanna smile, question them. When have you ever been watching CNN and they show you the terrorists that they're looking for and those guys are happy? Never. Terry, you never see like a shot of the terrorist standing around going. You know, there's never the one Joker terrorist guy with his thumb on the detonator. I'll do it. Hey, you flinched, you bastard. I saw you flinch. So I wasn't allowed to smile. So now, if it wasn't bad enough being a brown man going through the airports, now when I give him my passport, I look pissed off. My picture of my passport's like this. I get my passport now, Mr. Peters. No, step this way, please. It's hard, man, because security at the airport, customs, immigration, they really need to learn the difference between a terrorist and an Indian. We're not the same. We're not from the same part of the world. We don't speak the same language. We don't eat the same food. We don't even hate the same people. Terrorists hate Americans. Indians hate each other. A terrorist will blow up an airport. Indians like to work at the airport. That would be counterproductive. I know a lot of white people are nervous about flying nowadays, and I understand to a certain degree, but I had one white dude come through and goes, no man, I don't fly anymore. You never know when shit's gonna go down up there.
I like that white guy.
What? He's going down up there, dude?
Hey, man.
Yeah, well, you never know. And I understand, you know what I mean? They're a little panicked a little bit, but think about it reasonably, you know what I mean? Think about it logically. Think about what airline you're getting on, where you're getting on the plane, where you're flying to, you know what I mean? That all factors into your whole terrorist theory. I was on a JetBlue flight. See, JetBlue is funny enough. I was on a JetBlue flight from Buffalo, New York to LaGuardia. It was like a 30-seat plane. Oh my God, my Indian Tourette's is acting up. 30-seat plane. So I get on board this little plane. It's a 45-minute flight. I walk on board. This older white lady sees me, grabs her bag, goes, "Oh my God." I'm like, "What? You think I'm a terrorist? On friggin' JetBlue? What am I, the low self-esteem terrorist?" Yeah, I don't want to kill a lot of us today. I'm going to start off with 30. Tomorrow, Southwest. Just think about it logically, you know?
Aspirational.
He's good by the way.
I remember I was on a flight like 2 weeks after 9/11. I sat down beside this white guy, he almost shit his pants. I sat down and got like this. About half an hour into the flight, I reached for my bag. The guy goes, "Oh my God, no!" I'm like, "Relax, you jackass." Just getting my Discman.
Discman, oh my God.
Gotta listen to my instructions. Now, white folks, I hope you've enjoyed yourselves tonight so far. Now, I've talked about white people a lot already, and but I got to talk to you a little bit more, because I got to talk to you about your parenting skills.
I know.
Every time I see it on the news, I get really irritated when I hear them. You shouldn't beat your children. Don't beat your kids. Talk to them. Give them a timeout. Beat the motherfuckers. That's what I'm trying to tell you. White folks, please beat your children. Because non-white parents will beat their kids.
Yeah.
Your dad's Puerto Rican, your mom's black. They must have whooped your ass for no reason sometimes, huh? Hey, son, come here. What's that for? I know you did some shit when I wasn't here. Mexican parents will do that. Mira. They'll beat you, man. Indian parents aren't afraid to kill their kids if they have to, you know what I mean? The second largest population in the world. Reproduction's not a big deal. My dad's theory was if I get rid of one, I'll just make another one. Then I would tell the new one what an idiot the last one was.
Here's an example.
You gotta beat your kids, folks, please. And I know a lot of white people don't beat them, and I don't understand why you won't beat your kids. Please beat them. If you have kids and you haven't beaten them, when you go home tonight,
Let's do it.
shit, when you turn off this DVD, I want you to go into your kid's room and, hey, buddy, how you doing? Hey, you sleeping? Yeah? Right. Oh, that's good. Haven't, yeah? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Whack! Just one, whack, you know? He's already lying down, he'll sleep it off. Don't worry about it, all right? You gotta beat them, and I'll tell you why. Because white kids are now going to school with black kids and brown kids and Asian kids, and they're going to school with multicultural kids. And all those kids get beaten.
Yeah.
And they'll all be hanging around the playground having fun with each other, you know what I mean? And they'll be talking about the ass whooping they got last night. Black, my dad beat my ass. And you go, my dad beat my ass too? Yeah, I got my ass whooped. Do you want that white kid to feel left out? Beat him so he's not a social outcast. I got sent to my room. You got a room? Beat them, please, and I'll tell you why you need to beat them. Why else? Because when white kids hang around non-white kids, we tend to look at them for advice. And it could get us murdered if we listen to their fucked up advice on how to deal with our parents.
That right.
I remember when I was 10 years old, I hung around this little white kid, Ryan. Ryan's parents never beat him, and they never even yelled at him. He could do anything he wanted, and nothing was going to happen to him. But he was an angry kid. Who walked into his house after school one day, his mom goes, Ryan, go clean your room. Fuck you, bitch!
Oh, never even imagine. Ooh, fuck no. Never.
His mom goes, what am I going to do with him? Beat his ass.
That's mandatory. That's
I go, Ryan, you can't talk to your mom like that. Yes, I can. She's a fucking idiot. Don't say that, man. She'll hit you. No, she won't. She's not allowed to.
What do you mean?
What are you talking about, dude? My parents hit me. Yeah, well, next time they try it, you tell them to fuck off.
Don't listen to the white kid. You're digging your own grave, man.
no circumstance.
Are you sure? Trust me, it works for me.
That's not advice.
So I went home for the last time. I walked in the house, my dad goes, Russell, come and do the dishes. Fuck you, Dad!
No, bro. You won't be able to sit tomorrow.
What the hell did you just say to me? Do I look like Ryan's mom? Somebody gonna get hurt real bad. That was my dad's threat. Right before he beat me, every single time. Russell, somebody gonna get hurt real bad. I hated that threat. You know why? Because he'd always say somebody. He'd never tell you it was you. I mean, you knew it was you. But he'd give you this hope. Russell, somebody gonna get hurt real bad. Somebody. I'm not gonna say who. Oh, I think you might know him very well. I'm in the back crying, I hope it's my brother, man. Please beat Julio's ass. I saw that little brat Ryan at school a few days later. I was like, yo, your little plan almost got me killed. He goes, oh, sorry, dude. I forgot to tell you the other part. If he's still gonna hit you, threaten to phone child services. Why? Because if you phone child services, they'll come and take your dad away and he'll get in trouble. You don't even have to call. Just pretend. It'll scare the shit out of him. You're 10 years old, you figure out how to scare the shit out of your dad? That's like finding kryptonite. I thought I'd try it. I was about to get my next meeting, I stopped my dad and go, don't do it! I'll phone child services.
Oh my God.
Get your water back.
You ever had your parents call your bluff? You'll do what? I'll phone child services. Is that right? Oh. Well, let me get you the phone, tough guy. What are you doing? If I phone child services, you'll get in trouble. I might get into a little bit of trouble. But I know that it's going to take them 22 minutes to get here. In that time, somebody gonna get hurt real bad. Thank you very much. Good night.